get up.
Good morning, Jaguars. I'm Patrick.
And I'm Jay.
So what's happening this week, Jay?
Well, a lot of interesting things, Patrick. First, we have an editorial on suicide and a cheese story.
We also have some star interviews, upcoming Bruno Mars halftime show, an interview with Mrs. Nunez, and a Frozen movie review.
So let's talk about cheese, Patrick.
Cheese? I don't want to talk about cheese. I want to talk about chicken.
No, I want to talk about cheese right now.
You know who's lacking cheese right now?
Who?
You better not be talking about the Packers.
Oh no, we're just talking about some guy who didn't get cheese on his nachos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at the 49ers Packers game, where the Packers got creamed.
There's gonna be a huge national cheese shortage that most of you will not like.
I don't know how I'm going to live without cheese.
Well, who knows how you're gonna survive, but you're gonna have to find a way.
Yeah, I'll go get some cheese while there's still some in stores. Hey, Jaguars, the Super Bowl is this Sunday, if you didn't already know.
My team, the Broncos, will be playing the Seattle Seahawks at 6 o'clock.
It's going to be exciting, so be sure to watch the game.
Go Broncos!
And you make me feel like I've been locked out of heaven.
Hey, who sings that song?
Oh, Bruno Mars.
Oh, you should keep it like that.
Yeah, well, since you like him so much, he's performing at the halftime show for the Super Bowl with the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
He is? When's the Super Bowl?
February 2nd.
Okay, now I'm gonna totally watch the Super Bowl.
I'm not. No, I'm just kidding. But we hope you do.
Hi Jaguars, I'm Leonie.
And I'm Michael Rosales.
And today we're going to be reviewing the movie Frozen. Well, what do you think of the movie, Michael?
Well, I thought it was okay because, it's kind of like a Disney movie, and I'm not really that fond of Disney, but this one actually entertained me very well, and it kept me in my seat.
Well, I thought the movie was very entertaining. I thought it was really funny, and since I watched a lot of Disney movies in my past, I kind of had the idea what was going to happen. My favorite character was Olaf.
My favorite character was also Olaf. He was pretty funny, and I think he was like the best character, because without him, it would not have been funny.
I think he was like the socially awkward snowman. Like, he was just so cute, and he would say things in the wrong time.
I think also my secondary favorite character was the reindeer. What was his name?
I don't remember what the reindeer's name.
Sven. Was it Sven? Yeah,
Yeah.
Sven. That was his name. He was a pretty cool reindeer. He was pretty cool.
I think my favorite part of the whole movie were the graphics. I mean, the ice and the snow looked really good. Plus, my favorite scene was when the Ice Queen was singing Let It Go, when she built that whole castle and she was just completely done with everything. That was my favorite part.
My favorite part was the ending because everyone was happy.
Well, this has been our review on Frozen. Let us know what you thought of Frozen.
Hey, Jaguars, I'm Willie.
And I'm Cheryl.
So, what's your New Year's resolution?
Other than marrying Norman Reedus, you mean?
Something realistic.
Well, I don't have any other ones, but in this segment, you'll hear other people's.
Yeah, realistic.
What did you say?
Nothing. Here are those resolutions. Realistic ones.
Hi, I'm Jackie reporting for Jaguar News with.
Sienna,
And what grade are you in?
3rd grade.
Cool. What is your New Year's resolution?
To get straight A's on my report card.
Good job.
I'm here with Tamara in 2nd grade. So, what's your New Year's resolution? To do my homework every day and don't lose my glasses. I'm here with Gael, also in 2nd grade. So, what's your New Year's resolution? To never be absent.
Hi, what's your name?
Gabrielle.
What is your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution is to eat healthy and get straight A's in class.
Wow, good job.
I'm here with Alexa and she's in 2nd grade. So, what's your New Year's resolution? To do my homework every day early.
What's your name?
Millie?
Hi, Millie. What's your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution is to be a good student and get good grades in class.
Good job.
Recently, there has been a 14-year-old girl who committed suicide. This hit close to home because most of us are 14 or close to that age. This tragic story broke many hearts of her friends, families, and other people that knew her.
To try to prevent this from happening again, we did two things. First, we talked to our middle school counselor and asked her what we could do in case we're in the same situation, and talked to some students about their story.
Hi, I'm Cassie, and I'm here with
Miss Nunez.
So, Miss Nunez, are you familiar with the story about the 14-year-old girl who had committed suicide?
Yes, I did hear that story on the news.
So, say I was a victim and I was making threats saying I was going to commit suicide, and my friends kept telling me no, not to do it, and they never told an adult. What do you think the friends could have done to help this situation?
Well, you know, nowadays, Cassie, in the society that we're living in, social network is really huge. And I do believe that lots of children make silent outcries through social network like Facebook or Instagram. And I do believe that friends do know. And sometimes it is important that friends come forward and let me know, let somebody know, a teacher, a principal, somebody available. Sometimes it's even a friend's parent, you know, letting them know. Because it is important for us to know to be able to address the situation. But friends do know, you know, how one another are feeling. It really comes down to reporting and speaking out on the behalf of that friend.
So, Miss Nunez, are there any stories about students who have came to you about this situation?
Yes, Cassie, actually this year we have several, and we do see the rise in these type of situations when we have both female and male, not one more than the other, but I can name several stories, but just to name a couple, you know, we had one instance where you know, students are engaging in cutting. And sometimes they don't know what that can lead to and the severity of it. And I have had friends come to me and report those situations, which is a great thing, which is what we want. I have had other situations that involve a male student here on our campus that, you know, their friends came and told me about some situations that he's been in. And we actually had some parent phone calls as well, and that's advocating for them, you know. So that's exactly what we want, is that we want the student body to be able to come to us and report these situations to us so we can, you know, take care of them accordingly.
Thank you, Miss Nunez.
You're very welcome.
How did this all start?
I got into an argument with one of my friends.
What went through your mind when all this happened?
She pushed me to the point where I felt like, you know, I didn't want to take this anymore, so if I did it, I wouldn't have to go through it, and I wouldn't be in a lot of pain, and I wouldn't be crying anymore.
Have you told anybody about this?
Not really. I haven't really told anyone except for a little bit of my friends.
Have you told any adults about this?
Not really.
Why?
I felt like I would get in trouble for trying to do it, and that would have hurt me more, so I tried not to tell any adult.
Has this gotten better or worse?
It's gotten better, you know, we're friends again, so everything's good.
Do you still have this thought still?
Well, it's in the back of my head, you know, that I almost did it and I wouldn't have been here anymore, but, you know.
I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
How did this all start?
My parents weren't very happy when, and they wanted to change my shape and my figure.
What went through your mind when all of that happened?
I knew they just wanted the best. They had their best intentions on it, so I just went along.
And do you feel like you could talk to anybody about this?
No, because not everyone understands, but I can trust some people, and those people that I told, they help me feel better.
Have you told any adults about this?
Yes, I told an adult that I could trust, and they told my parents, and so now my parents know. And that day when I got home, I sat down and I talked to my parents, and we had a serious conversation, and from now on things have changed.
That's good. So it's gotten better instead of worse, correct?
Yes, it's better now than it was before.
Are you still gonna do what you did before?
No. I'm honestly very embarrassed about what I did, and I don't plan on doing it anytime soon.
Thank you.
How did this all start?
It mainly started because I was getting picked on here at school and just lots of family problems at home.
I'm sorry. What went through your mind when all this happened?
When all this was happening, I felt like my life wasn't worth living anymore. I was thinking that no matter what, nothing could possibly get better.
Do you feel like you could talk to anybody about this?
At times, I do, but I feel like if I do try talking to some people, I have a feeling that they won't understand.
Do any adults know?
The main adults that know what I went through are the counselor here at school and my parents.
Has it gotten better or worse since all this happened?
It's been getting better. I mean, I'm not completely better, you know, I mean, I still have a little bit of problems, but it's getting a little bit better day by day.
Are you still thinking of this in your mind?
Lots of times when I'm at home, I do think about it, but not necessarily doing it again, but I just, you know, think about the effect that it had on me.
Do you think these thoughts will keep coming or will they stop?
I have a feeling that they'll stop because I am trying to get better instead of getting worse.
Thank you for sharing your story with us.
Hi, I'm Valeria Corral, and today we interview some 3rd and 8th grade teachers to see if they think their students are ready for the start. Are you ready?
Ms. Maldonado, how do you feel about the start being really close?
Well, I think we still have plenty of time to get the kids where they need to be. We have some pretty smart kids, and they're trying really hard, so I think they're going to do good.
What tests are the 3rd graders taking this year?
They're going to be taking the reading and the math test.
How are you guys preparing for the start?
Well, we're doing a lot of intercession, tutoring after school, tutoring during PE. We're doing whole group work, and then we work with partners, and then we work by ourselves. So we're getting a little bit of everything all day long.
That's nice.
I'm Jessica, and I'm here with Ms. Baez. Ms. Baez, how do you feel about the start being really close?
Well, like I tell the kids, it's just a test. It's another test like any other test we've taken. So with them, we barely started saying the star word because I kept telling them it's a bad word. So now that they know it's coming, I'm like, okay, it's time to say that word. So they're ready. I think we're pretty good. They know it's close, but they don't know exactly. We're still off as far as months and days. They don't know the difference between how many months and days, which is scary. So I just tell them it's getting closer and it's getting closer. But now knowing that the 4th and 7th graders took the mock yet today, they're starting to feel a little bit more nervous.
Do you feel that your students are ready?
I think we'll be doing pretty well. I've got a good batch this year. They listen. 2nd grade did a good job with the kids that I have. So I'm pretty confident that we'll be doing pretty well this year.
And how are you and your students preparing?
I kill them, not really. No, we just do a lot of positive feedback. Oh, good job, Mijo, you're doing really great. We do a lot of high fives. We keep going back and reviewing. And they're reading pretty well. Just the comprehending, we're trying to visualize everything that we read and drawing pictures of what we're reading, which is what a lot of them are having a hard time doing, was understanding the reading for the bilingual kiddos. But basically, we've just been going over, multiplying, adding, subtracting, doing little things that we have to just to keep them refreshed. But that's about it, doing different pobrecitos, different tutoring all day long. But they're getting it.
Mr. Loza, how do you feel about the start being really close?
I feel pretty good about it. This is my 8th year as a teacher, so we go through this every year. Right when we come back from Christmas break, we kind of hit the ground running and we start getting the kids ready. So I feel pretty comfortable with where we're at right now.
Do you think that your students are ready?
Ready to take it right now? No, but we still have a lot of time for the Science Star. We still have a little over 2 months, so we have a lot of time to cover some new stuff in class and, of course, go back and review some old material.
Do you get the impression that your students are nervous about it?
I think this being their 8th grade year and that they have to pass their STAR test this year, I think they are a little bit nervous, but they're nervous every year, and the kids always come through in the end. They really work hard, and I know that this group will do the same thing.
How are you and your students preparing?
Outside of just learning content in class. We're having tutoring right now. We're also going to do Saturday school. And as we get closer to the STAR, we're going to start reviewing 6th, 7th, and 8th grade material with the kids. And we're also going to do some Saturday tax camps, probably the last couple weekends before the STAR, to make sure the kids are really, really ready for it.
That's good. Thank you, Mr. Losa.
I'm America.
And I'm Alondra.
Here's a quick track update for you guys. This past track meet, 7th grade girls came in 2nd place and 7th grade boys came in 3rd.
8th grade girls came in 1st and 8th grade boys came in 2nd.
Congratulations, Jaguars.
Keep it up.
Hello, Jaguars. Right now I'm going to show you some pictures of Ms. Johnson's class project where they created different animals to survive in their habitats. Let's see them now.
Thank you for watching Jag TV.
Tune in next time for PDN
in the AM.
Dog goes woof, cat goes meow, bird goes tweet, and mouse goes squeak. Cow goes moo, frog goes croak, and the elephant goes toot. Ducks and quack, and fish go blub, and the seal goes ow, ow, ow. But there's one sound that no one knows. What does the fox say? What the fox say? What the fox say? Happy, 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 mo. Happy, 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 mo. Happy, 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 mo. What the fox say? What the fox say? Big blue eyes, pointy nose, chasing mice and digging holes. Tiny paws up the hill. Suddenly you're standing still. Your fur is red, so beautiful, like an angel in disguise. But if you meet a friendly host, will you communicate by more? How will you speak to that?